Asked him about his brief biodata. He has just sent me 3 lines, just 3 lines. Whereas I know pretty well how much he weaves magic with the students and with different sections of the audience. Not only just students, but different sections of the audience. He was a deputy director in the Directorate General of Security, Cabinet Secretariat, Government of India, New Delhi. He was a director, UGC Academic Staff College, Calicut University in Kerala. He is a scientist. He worked on Advanced Data Processing Research Institute, Hyderabad, Program Planning and Project Management, ISRO Headquarters, Bangalore, and Space Application Center, ISRO, Ahmedabad. He worked at various capacities as professor and HOD in various colleges. And his wide range of knowledge encompasses from space research to spirituality, from basic science to complex mathematics. I just fall short of words in order to express what all which he had achieved and how he can actually motivate speakers across the globe. He is not confining himself to motivate the students, motivate in only one particular area, but his wide range of knowledge has encompassed to various continents where followers are there who will be getting motivated with his spiritual discourses and also on various other subjects of interest. We are greatly pleased to have Dr. T.P. Shashikumar amidst us in this campus of VJIT, and we all welcome him heartily to this induction program with Sharon. I now invite Dr. T.P. Shashikumar to come over the dais to deliver his lecture.
Namaskaram. Namaskar. When somebody says Namaskaram, giving Namaskaram back is Bharatiya Samskaram. I guess all of you are Bharatiyas, right? Yes or no? Yes. Good. Don't use the word sir. I am not sir. Now we are on which year of independence celebration? "75 years. And still we are in the British title called sir. I'm sure there are a lot of stupid people around the world who love to be called as sir. I was also one among them until I have a realization that sir is a good title. We had a few sir people. Sir Isaac Newton, Sir C.V. Raffan. I also wish I had a sir with the Sir DrTPS. But British have stopped giving it long back. Because British lost its colonism. They are not that powerful. And they stopped. So don't ever call anybody sir if you are not a Britisher or a follower of British. Call by name, that's good enough. I'll tell you, if you go to America, I'm sure most of the Hyderabad people love to go to America, right? You go there and call somebody sir, they will ask you to stay out for some time. Prepare yourself to call your boss by name, then only enter inside. Because it's supposed to be a crime in America to call somebody, because British and America doesn't go well together, right? So at least now, you are all after 12th, coming to this hall, listening to some lecture, like a movie theater with no pen and paper, right? Wonderful students. Maybe I will speak for half an hour and ask you a few questions. Your brain is very sharp, I'm sure all of you. How many of you don't have pen and paper here? Don't have, I'm asking. You were never asked, right? By your teachers when you come here, you have time, they can go and come back. Otherwise, you must be very good in life. I am going to give you some exercise in which you want to write. How do you write without a pen and paper? Do your brain is very sharp? Is it a class or a cinema? Even in cinema theater, I will ask my students to go with the pen and paper. I also do that. Not necessarily. Don't worry. You have your mobile with you. You can have notes. You know how to make notes, right? That is fantastic. You have a note. I always have a pen and paper, not one, many. But still I make notes. And all the notes are made only on my mobile. Okay? I want all of you. That is much better. You can always use your mobile. Don't worry. Don't even have to look at me. Look at your mobile. If you don't like me, start Googling something, look at something else. I don't care at all. Okay? Don't think I am a very strict teacher, take notes, then only you have to type, nothing like that. All that is gone up to 12th class. Now you are the owner of your studies. But I will ask you probably at the end to share some notes, what you prepared. Madam was asking, where is your PowerPoint presentation? I said, I don't have PowerPoint presentation. I have powerful points for you. Okay? You take it down. And I also record my talk. I am recording my talk here. You know why? I almost every day for last 600 days, 2 hours, YouTube, I uploaded. All my lectures are uploaded. Because I love myself. Whatever I say is something probably new, good, which is usable for other parts of the world. There were almost 20-30 topics which was shared as part of topics to talk to you. I did not take any of them. Right? I decided what I will speak to you, which is more practical, more useful. It is not that I did not find them useful, but all of them can be put into 3 different aspects in your life. I'll come to that straight. That's my job. But before that, I am here because of Sri Devi, whom I met February 2nd in Miyapur, one of the temple, on a program where I organized the program with the help of Bharatiyam Satyavani Amma, whom I met on 26th January in Pragati Resorts, very close to your place. Okay? Where she met me for a few hours and then she said, yeah, you should come to my place. So I organized a program where I met her and she never contacted me. Though I gave my card and then I wasted my card. Because when we give a card, if they don't respond, that shows the printing cost of the card is waste. But luckily I did not print it. All my cards for last 10 years is being sponsored by one of my students whom I met in JBREC. 10 years back, 2009, 12 years back. I came to JBREC. I'll tell you a story, nice story about VJIT. Yeah. But too delayed, right? What I expect is generally in the same day I must get a... What happened that day, I came to inaugurate... what is your branch? Electronics and electrical and communication. ECE and EEE. So both common is electronics. Correct? Yeah. I lived in electronics for 20 years. My job was space department. All of you, when you go to 3rd year, 4th year, you will learn a subject called image processing. I am basically an image processing man. My job was from satellite image, take pictures on the ground, process it for using for different applications. Luckily, my job was helping what happens in other country. That is why I was in Cabinet Secretariat. Have you heard about RAW? I was in RAW as a deputy director. My job was spying other countries. So Kargil War, all the maps were used by DrTPS, whatever I made. All that happened in Sri Lanka was mine. I don't know whether you know Veerappan. Veerappan was... So how to catch Veerappan? Nobody knew the routes inside forest. The forest people will not tell, because if they tell, they will be shot at. So from satellite, I made the maps. I will not tell this maybe 10 years back. I will tell now. Because now I am off from the eyes of intelligence people. Because cooling period is over. So I can tell anyone. And yesterday was my last day in 2009. December 2nd. December 2nd? Yeah. December 1st was my send-off from Space Department. So I am not in government. I am out of government. Why I am saying this? Every point which I am saying have got a meaning for you. The reason is, image processing is used in making in that subject in my life. Don't think that it is useless. It is useless. What is it? It's all easy. You will repeat it, but you will forget what is that I told unless you make notes. I don't know how many of you wrote one-page note at least. You will not, because you never have this habit, right? So what will happen? After listening the lecture, you will say, I heard something. What is that he said? Useless? What is that? Okay, let it be. Anyway, it's useless for me, right? No, it is not useless. It is useless. Many people will keep telling you, you are useless fellow. What you should say? Yes. I am useless. I am not useless, but I am useless. Yeah. There is a lot of meaning in this. Google anywhere, you will not get this. Patent from DrTPS. This is my creation. If you get it, you share with me. Then I will tell you which class, which year I told this. Whether that is new or mine is new. So what is essential? You should never become useless. You should become useless. Until yesterday I was useless. But today, now onwards, I decided I am going to use. You have a beautiful hall where chair cannot be. But JBREC chairs were all movable chairs, plastic. My students still remember. As I came to the hall, the chairs were so haphazard. I went and sat like this. And I told the students, I want this line straight like this. All of you move. And they were thinking, what is this? A guest speaker comes and arrange chairs in the class or not. And I told all the teachers, you are all useless. Because you don't know how to arrange your classroom, yeah? You understood what I'm saying? If everything is, I go to different colleges, must have visited more than 1,000 colleges. Some colleges, they have half completed building. And the owner says, yeah, my students are not completing BTech in 4 years, they take 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. I said, doesn't matter because your buildings are not completed. Correct? So the ambience in the room have a lot of influence on you. The people whom you see around, they all influence you. Why this orientation program? This is to orient you into that sort of a place where probably not the subject learning. Subject learning, I am sure the teachers will teach you. And not required. All engineering colleges, I don't think, whatever teachers teach in the classroom doesn't help you to get good marks. You want good marks, any subject can be learned in one night, not even one day. As simple. You have all-in-one still here in the world, right? Correct? Yeah, learn and write exam, pass. But then after passing, when you go into a job, you find you are useless. Or you go to another coaching center to get a gate. And Lot of people write, only few people pass. Why? Because your basic knowledge is not there. So it is not that what teachers teach us is important. In electronics, you have a lot of different books in the library. Go and search. Look at your syllabus. Look at your syllabus. What is to be done in the syllabus? You see resistance. All of you know the meaning of resistance, right? Yes or no? Do you know the meaning of resistance? You have a doubt? Capacitor, anode, cathode, all that words you heard, right? Yeah? Heard or not? Yes, no, sir. Yes is enough. You heard the words. Any one of you have gone into dictionary to look at the meaning of these words? I suggest you, now onwards you decide every word which you know also you are going to look at dictionary to know the meaning. Will you do this? You will become highly knowledgeable than sitting in classrooms and wasting time. I'll tell you, most of the teachers also don't know the meaning of most of these words. Right? They have learned the definition of the word. This is what I told most of my students during those days when they came here. Oh, this is something new. What should be done? It should be told to all my classmates who are not here in different colleges. That's what JBS decided. And they had few friends in this college also, VJIT. And they all decided they will have a beautiful program in Ravindra Bharati, where I went yesterday to receive my award. I was giving the background, what made me to think about this. Yesterday when I was receiving award, I was going to that Ravindra Bharati after 10 years, 11 years. I was remembering that was my maximum paid program in India. My children went around all the colleges, collected a lot of students, asked all of them to pay 100 rupees for my lecture. Do you think for half day program you can pay 100 rupees for me? Does it work? You don't know, right? Correct or not? I am sure Lalitha is not going to pay me. Yesterday generally I reply all my messages. I did not reply. She asked me to send the bank details and all that. I did not give her bank details. No, I don't expect anything from you. That day, JBREC also, I did not take my money. So somebody thought, why this man is doing this without taking money? I know if I take money, that's gone there. If I don't take money and you know I am not taking money, you will start paying me. You think, yeah, this is worth. You should only pay when you think it is worth, not before the class, after the class. Correct or not? Yes. So you should only pay if you think that I am worth for that. There are colleges where they gave me 2000 rupees. I said to the attender, I will say, you keep it. I am much richer than most of those people. I don't require money at all in my life because I am much richer. She asked me, you tell your driver to drive. I said, I am the driver. I have got a much better vehicle than any taxi here. I drove Endeavour. I love Endeavour. I am a crazy driver. I drive not here, I drive up to Arunachal Pradesh. I drove from Guwahati to Itanagar. I enjoy. I go there, all these places for giving lectures. But my students decided, don't give free lectures, then the value will not be there. I said, what do you want? 100 rupees per head. I said, then for how many students will be there? No problem, we will collect. You know, in Ravindra Bharati, 1200 children, 100 rupees collected. My payment for half day was 1,20,000 rupees. It was not my interest. One girl. You want to know what happened to her after that? I said, I will teach you whatever you want. And now she completed her MS from MIT. And she developed the sponsor of this. And she developed my website. All of you should go and look at my website. www.DrTPS, that's my short name, TPS. Don't forget this. What's my name? DrTPS. T stands for teachers, parents and students. These are my community where I address generally. Teachers, parents and students. When I was in Department of Space, temperature, pressure second. When I was with the police, Roy's police. I was Director General of Security, Deputy Director. So it is equivalent to DGP. So it is top police service. For all of that, I fit perfectly well. TPC. Yes. Okay. DrTPS hyphen Shiksha. You know what is Shiksha? Shiksha is education, right? So what do I teach? I don't teach electronics, maths, physics, chemistry, biology. I also taught environment science in the college. Environment science teacher left and there was a confusion, who will teach? I said, I will teach. And my environment science was in the auditorium. I said, all the students who want to learn environment science can come here. Nobody wants to learn environment science. Because you can just read and then get marks, very simple. But my PowerPoint is there in the blog which I created during those days. But I never used the PowerPoint. I told them I have a different concept of environment science. I'll tell you all that. I remember in one of the computer science, one of the best teacher who became a principal of another college became my enemy because of I taught environment science. You know why? I went to computer science department to teach environment science that regular period. 60 students, generally my class is full, but 60 students, only 30 were there. Rest 30, they are not there. Then I asked what happened. Afternoon there is an examination and that is on database. I said today no environment science, I will teach you database. So all the students who skipped the class to learn database outside the class for preparing for examination, and those Buffalo students who doesn't want to skip my class, fate, they sat there. I taught what? Database. I worked in database for how many years? Image processing, full of image data. How do you create image data? First man to create a digital library in India was DrTPS. So you can imagine how I used database in my life, right? So every subject is simple for me. You said, give me the question, I will give you answer. So they were looking at all the questions in the, what is that book? 3-in-1. All in one. I said, answer is this, answer is this. Sir, you are a management professor? Yes. You are teaching environment science? Yes. Why are you giving answers to database? Because that's what I did in my life. So knowledge comes from experience, skill. You understood? Skill is important. You have a professional degree. What is important? Not marks in examination. Skill is important. Do you have? Or will you get it at the end of this session? Is end of, not this session, end of your VJIT is my question. Answer is most probably no. You know why? I should not tell this in engineering college, but I'll tell you. Most of the teachers have not worked in their field. The Telangana time I used to have children, I asked them, oh, what's your branch? Electrical, fine. I used to give the screwdriver and ask, open the switchboard. Sir, we never did it. That's electrical, yeah, open it. No, we don't open. Okay, I will open for you. I opened everything, shown them where is, what is the neutral phase? Earth. Okay, how the connections are given. How from the UPS or battery connection, there will be another line. How is it connected? All that I show. How did I show this? Because when I was 9th class, only electricity came to my village. So wiring of my house was done by me with one electrician as supporter. Because when electricity comes to the village, there will be a lot of demand for electrician. Only one cannot do the job. So they want assistance. So I was doing the assistance job. So did I learn electrical engineering when I left or not? So I do all the repair. Anything which you want to repair, I can repair. You want to repair this, I can repair. I learned. I am a skilled person. Got it? And I opened this. Sir, how dare you? You are opening it and you are giving freedom for us to do it. Nothing will happen. Yeah, you do the connection, let it go burst somewhere. We will repair that also, so that we will learn. And many parents were scolding me because they did this at their house and many things burned. I said, don't worry. You should have, I keep telling all the teachers and people here, operate this by yourself. Don't call somebody else. See, what will happen maximum? It will go bad. Nothing wrong, you are learning. That is professionalism. Okay? Don't ever hesitate to operate anything in this world. Let it go bad, nothing wrong. That courage you have, then you become a professional. Got it? My student came to different places to organize 1,200 children for somebody's lecture. Yeah, topic was beautiful. That is why people came. The topic was creativity to the power of infinity. What was the topic which I gave for lecture? Nobody gives lectures like that, right? Creativity to the power of infinity. 100 rupees. I am sure every BTech students will be happy. If not, you arrange 10 girls, the 20 boys will go behind. We know the tricks. And you know what they did? The JBREC fellow came to VJIT to have an appointment with the principal to canvass people from here. This is the only college in which no students joined in my class 10 years back. I was thinking, when JBIT will call me? I have gone to thousands of colleges in this country, but I am first time coming to the VJIT, right? Yeah, VJIT first time. I don't know what happened. I came up to that college, JBREC, many times after that also, but first time in VJIT. But then when I was coming here, I told my son, who is also Lalitha student, he joined for BTech the day I joined as a professor. We together went and joined. I told him, today morning also I spoke to him. I said, I am going to VJIT. Yeah, it has a beautiful campus. We have a big playground here. Yeah, he came here for football playing. He was a good footballer. So you are in a good campus. Not everybody can come and approach here and then pollute also. I have to give this as a credit for you. But I will tell you, whatever you learn here is not going to help you. What will help you is what you learn extra than in your syllabus. So how do you learn that? Tomorrow you know what is going to happen in physics. You know what is going to happen in mathematics. You have syllabus with you. You have all resources available in your internet. Correct? Study everything and go and sit. Assume one of you would have. Do you know that I am going to talk about role, goal, value, balance? Did you know? Did you know that DrTPS is coming for today's class? That is very bad. If you know that, what you should have done? You go and Google. Very simple, right? But for your class, you have every knowledge inside the world of www. Where, what, when, why, how. www, I keep saying. Where, when, what, why, how. Google it and then sit in the classroom. Why? Your goal is set. Your role is set. What is your goal? Study the subject 100% is your goal. Correct or not? Yes or no? Yes. But your role is not played well. What is the role? Acharyat padam adatte padam shishya somedhaya padam sa brahmacharibhya padam kalakramena cha. Have you heard this anywhere? Have you heard this anywhere? No. 100%? Yes. Don't correct this after some time. I am going to explain this, then don't tell, yeah, I heard this. Then I will not punish you, you will have to punish yourself. Are you ready for that? Then I will explain. Yes. Ready?
Yes.
Have you seen 3 Idiots movie?
Yes.
Have you seen a Tamilian standing there and talking something and then the whole audience were laughing? And he chanted one sloka. And that sloka is Acharya Padam Padam Shishya Somedhaya Padam Sa Brahmacharibhya Padam Kalakramena Cha. If not, go and see the movie again. I am a movie lover. Every movie, almost the day of release, I will finish seeing. I love movies. I am a critic of movies. I made documentaries and movies. I write script for movies. I have a lot of people who are in movie with me, very close to me. Have you heard of this? Acharya Padam Adate Padam Shishya Somedhaya Padam Sa Brahmacharibhya Padam Kalakramena. Yeah, now yes. That's what I'm saying. Why you heard it but you don't remember? Because yeah, that's the point. Who said that? Wonderful boy. Love you. Most of the people have this problem. The role is not played well. What is the role? You know that sloka to be put in the movie, how much thought by the writer, by the script writer, by the actor, and that fellow has to, how many times you have to practice? It all went waste because you didn't listen. Correct or not? They know that you will not listen when it is told. Therefore, what they will do? They will show the audience laughing so that you will also you will also laugh like a, without knowing what is the fun in that you laugh. Correct or not? Don't you know that you are a fool? Without knowing the essence of the wit, what is that you have done? You also laughed. That is the trick of movie. They can make everybody to laugh even if you don't understand the language. Got it? So what is the essence of that? I am not telling what he sang there because that was corrected by the who? Amir Khan? Now I will tell you another story. That movie was made by whom? Amir Khan, right? Yes or no? Amir Khan studied in Maulana Jamia Millia Film Institute. And the professor there was Mr. Menon, who has a role in Hyderabad. His brother is in Hyderabad. He is in Bombay, now in Chennai. He is in the film. And in that film institute, he was a professor. I gave my book as a gift to Menon. Menon took this book. And the first poetry was, he referred this book and then sang in the classroom. And this poetry is quoted in that movie. Race for birth. You know what is that? Race for birth. Millions of sperm from the father get into the mother's egg and only one sperm take birth, and that's me. Millions of sperm from the father get into the mother's egg and only one sperm take birth, and that's me. How many sperm did not take birth? Millions. Who are they? My unborn brothers and sisters. Are we a winner by birth? Yes or no? Whom did we fight to get a birth? Our own unborn brothers and sisters. So don't get up in the morning, look at the mirror and say, my hair is good on me. For last 30 years, I never went to a barber. I do my trimming myself. Okay? Look cute? Nice? No powder, no makeup. As it is. No belly. Fit, no? Last 30 years, 60 kilogram. No plus one, no minus one. No dis-ease. I am at ease. Madam was telling, Lalitama, you look same. I said, should I look different or what? What do you expect? Because she wanted me to tell that you look same cute now. So, that's what it is. Every girls, ladies have got a very speciality. Until 70 years, you must tell that you look young, you look young, you look young. After 70, you must tell them you look too old. Why? I am not that old, they will say then. Right? So it doesn't matter. The look doesn't matter. What is essential is, I don't have the height of Amitabh Bachchan. I don't have that muscles of whomever you want, right? I don't know how to dance like probably. Ledidama has seen me dancing also, right? Yeah. All that we do. But I am not as good as that. Doesn't matter, yeah? You don't have to be as good as them. Are you as good as you? Are you using yourself as best as you can? That's my question. Are you using yourself as best as you can? Ask yourself. Ask yourself. Okay, I will give you one assignment. Today will you go home and then take the 10th class question paper which you wrote, and will you get same mark or less or more? Ask this to DrTPS. I will get more than what I got in 10th class. You know why? I was only a second class in 10th class. I was just passed. 8th class, I was thrown out of the school being the worst student. If you study well in the childhood, then it's a problem. You cannot improve better. I was very bad in the childhood, so I could improve all the time. You have not given scope for your improvement because you did the best in the childhood. But then now, everything is gone. Those days was fantastic. But for me, my days were bad. Now it is fantastic. Now I am enjoying. You always look what happened and what is going to happen after this. So what happens? The present is a present. Present is a present. Present can be a gift, right? The present is a present given by God. And you lose that present. And what is your role? Use present as present. Then you become the best in the world. So tomorrow you want to become, that's your goal, future. Okay, you want to do BTech, full knowledge. I guarantee you, ask any question from anywhere, you can answer it that easily. If you don't have that problem, what is your name, Bota? Eh? Come here, Kuna. This is a present before. I never sold any of my books. It's only printed to give. Thank you, sir. God bless. No, sir. Okay, thank you. DrTPS. Are you ready to prepare before coming to class? Ready or not? Tell me. Do it from tomorrow onwards. Today you missed the chance. Today night you read everything what you want for tomorrow's class and then only come to college. If I explain you the way to reach your house, how do you listen to class? Let him tell. I will catch him when he goes wrong, right? Correct or not? Because you know the way. Assume you study all your syllabus and then start sitting in the class. How do you sit? Let him tell. Let me see whether. I did this. I told you 10th class I was bad, 12th class I was bad. First year BSc onwards, I did my mathematics BSc. What I did was studied the whole thing and then went and sat in the class. English poetry also. I remember Shakespeare I was reading, and Shakespeare Macbeth I translated into, I am a Malayali, so translated into Malayalam and then my book is with me. If you translate a book and sit in the class when the teacher teaches that class, how I will sit? I remember Wordsworth. Behold her, single in the field, yon solitary, highland lass. All that was by heart for me. All the Malayalam poems. All the maths problems are solved and then sitting in the class. Physics, everything is solved and sitting in the class. When the teacher says, I already did it. How do you know? I know what you can ask. No. Because textbook is same, library is same. And I used to tell all my colleagues, what you do is, you find all difficult problems and ask me. I will answer. So all my students, what they did? They find the toughest problem. Then I am sure you are doing it right. So play your role, knowing your goal. So I am going to listen to a class. Therefore, what should I do? Prepare. That's the role which you have to play. Acharya Padamadate. From the teacher you can get only 1/4. Acharya. I am an Acharya. Who is an Acharya? Acharya is one who practices whatever he says. Yadyadajarati srashta tatta devetarojana sayat pramanam gurute logastadanuvartate. Oh, seeing him, you must feel, oh, I should also follow him. Let me become like him. Then that person is called an Acharya. Oh, let him finish his class and go, yeah. My Madhya Pradesh is working. You know, when Madhya Pradesh is work, your Uttar Pradesh doesn't work. If Uttar Pradesh is working, Madhya Pradesh will not work. 100% it will not happen. People don't feel hungry when you are thinking. I'm so much interested, involved in that, no? Correct or not? So is your Uttar Pradesh working or Madhya Pradesh working now? I had classes from 9:30 and finished up to 3:30 evening. Without a break, no lunch. I had classes 2 days continuous, camps when I conduct. Somebody asked, sir, I may have to prepare all this. I said, DrTPS is not a sir, therefore you don't have to ask this question and then come prepared as you go to some sir. Bedding not required, change of dress not required, everything is not required, because if you sleep only, you require all this, right? So my sessions are 48 hours continuous. You want to see what happens in my class in the residential program which I conduct? Look at Jnanam, Jnaanam, Jnanam. You go to my website, you will see Jnanam. Jnanam means knowledge. Correct? No. Here Jnanam means my mother is Janaki, father is Narayan. Janaki, Narayan, mentoring. That's a place where a lot of people, Infosys people must have come. I remember one of the Infosys manager came and then said, Saturday, Sunday I will spend here, Monday morning I will go back. I said, fine. Sunday evening I heard him sending a leave letter for next 2 days. I said, what happened? I want to stay a few more days. So he continued 10 days. And you know what he did? I taught him tinkle, tinkle, little star. I said, yes, you have to learn, because in your childhood you learned the tinkle, tinkle, little star without understanding. How many of you have thought about the meaning of tinkle, tinkle, little star in your life? Mirsu, Mirsu, Akashamlu. Correct? Huh? Telugu? Paravaledhu kada? Translation? We translated it on the fly. Ask the children. Oh, this is the song. I'll give you another better book for you if somebody gives me an answer. All of you learned the London Bridge is falling down. Where is London Bridge? See, I ask this when I go for teachers training program, and I have not seen a single teacher in this world answering. I said, your student also knows as much as the teacher knows. You don't know nothing extra. Then how can you be called as a teacher? You must be called yourself as a cheater, right? Correct or not? Yeah. Go to London Bridge is falling down, DrTPS. You will get a beautiful video. It is not there. It is in. Anybody? Yeah? It is there in America now, okay? Because the old London Bridge, the time when she wrote this poem, that bridge was there, but then it was almost falling down. I'm not going to tell the rest of the story, you can read. Okay, look at, but when you read there, you just also give a comment saying that I am from so-and-so college, on this day you told me, therefore I looked at it, yeah, that's a fact. So that I remember, oh, this is the person. So your role is ask question to yourself. Don't have to ask somebody else. The quest should come. What should be there? Quest. If quest is there, question comes. As a professional, what you should do is keep on asking questions. Not to anybody else. Ask yourself, because answer is very much available on internet. You can always get that answer, and then I am sure you will enjoy them. I am a person with a lot of questions. Keep on asking questions. Whomever, whatever. When I travel somebody else, I will keep on asking questions. The best method to learn is asking questions. Role. So now ask yourself, are you good in all the roles? Now I have told only as a student, right? Your role is not just a student. What are your different roles in life? You are a daughter. So what you do is, write, type in. That's why I said I want you to write down. Role, heading, daughter, then. You don't write daughter, right? You write son. This happens in the exam hall now, they look at somebody and then write the same thing. Don't do that. Role, goal, value, all that you should write down different roles. You have got a daughter role, son role, brother, sister, neighbor, citizen, student, enemy, friend, lover, granddaughter, anything you want to write. Now somebody doesn't write. She says it's not for me, it's all other useless fellows. I am perfect enough. Okay, now after writing daughter, out of 100, how much you will give to you? Are you a 100% good daughter? Or 20%, 60%, 50%? Do an evaluation by yourself. If you want to improve, always you have to evaluate. If you have to build up my height or weight or something, what should I do? Measure all the time and see what should I do to improve it, right? Take push-up, pull-up and all that. So how do you evaluate? Right. Oh, I am only 80% today. Do you know how to make it 100%? All of you know. I'm sure all of you know. Are you a 100% good student? I can do better. Are you a 100% good son? Now you ask your mother or evaluate your mother. When you say daughter, what you should do? Write below mother. How much mark you will give to your mother as a mother? Is she 100%? Father is 100%? They are 100% but you are not. That's a gap. You know why? I got another book, I didn't get it. Life Made Simple. When you are 3 years old, who is the best person in the world? Father and mother. When 5 years, my LKG, UKG teacher, because she knows much more than what my parents knows. When you are 7 years old, my friend, sister was good. When you are teenage, the worst person is my father. You don't understand, there is a gap. Right? When you become 30, 35, you get a small child, then you realize, my father was great. That's written in the book, Life Made Simple. My book name is, I write all books are L-I-F-E, life. Because L-I-F-E, life, according to DrTPS is, live in full enjoyment. Learn in full enjoyment. Learning is an investment for future earning. You write L-E-A-R-N, learn. When you are driving, learning, L board is given. After learning, you remove L board. So from learn, you remove L, what you will get? Earn. You finish learning, earning will come. Very simple, don't worry. Okay. The moment you want to get a job, you will get. My student, after BTech, she did a project in one of the best companies. Keep on preparing for all the examination. You will have to listen. Anusha, DrTPS. Her experience of coming to me for what she learned. She was going to time. There is a time coaching center for CAT and all that, right? So, verbal ability, she was not doing very good. So one day she telephoned me. I said, come, one day your verbal ability will be perfect. Huh? One day? Yeah. How much? I said, free. She came. She was going to time for this program. She came, her father dropped in the morning 7 o'clock, up to 7 o'clock evening, and evening came and picked up. Night she gave an examination to time. Until then she was scoring less than 50, it became 90. Time people thought something wrong. She must have done some manipulation because online. Those days also it was online. So she was called the next day in the office and asked her to write in front of him. Still 90% and above. 96 or 94 she got. Time person came to meet me in my house in Malkajgiri. What is the magic of teaching this? When she was in MIT people interviewed me to learn how to learn. That was my class for MIT. You know what is MIT, right? And my student, when she applied for MIT, 3 crore rupees worth of fees, full free course was given. Not a single penny was paid. And her project was, MIT's website was given as a project because They found the DrTPS website is one of the best in that time. Today it may be old, but that time it was one of the best. And she developed it. Don't ever study, you do something extra than what you study. You want to learn web development, don't learn from the classroom. Web is available, free routines are available, call it and start preparing now itself. Don't prepare for GMAT, CAT, MAT, everything after the exam, now itself. Because what you learn in maths and physics and English communication is what is there after some time. So prepare, now onwards prepare. Then you will find you are a good student. Then when you think how much I am, 100 out of 100 good student. When you become 100 out of 100 good student, definitely your father and mother will give you, they will talk to their neighbor. You know how nice it is to listen? They talk to their neighbor. My daughter, no? See how good she is. My son, how good he is. He's the best student in the college. They will take pride. Now what are they saying? They will tell you, look at that neighbor's daughter, Nat. Correct or not? They will compare you with somebody else. Don't worry. It is nothing to do with the birthplace. It is nothing to do with the college. I will again repeat. Your ability to study how you become good or bad is not guaranteed by your studying place or your birthplace. Because one of the example, I am not from that. My father was illiterate. My mother was dropped out in 3rd grade because I am from a small village. Electricity came when I was doing my masters. My English was so bad. Now it's good, no? Not bad. She's an English MA. I'm not an English master of Atnana. I don't have an MA in English. But what did I do? I learned. How did I learn grammar? Don't worry if you don't know. Learn from now. How did I learn? Your English grammar has to be perfect. Role. I have a goal. My English has to be perfect. Is my goal. What is the role? Yeah, my English has to be perfect. My English has to be perfect. Keep on telling it. Will it become good tomorrow? Practice. Even Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna says it is impossible. You know what Krishna says? Practice. Abhyasena tu kaunteya. Abhyasam is practice. Abhyasa. Keep on practicing. How many times you have to practice? Until you get it. That's it. How many times you have to hit to break a big stone into small pieces? Until it breaks. But if you are smart, you will not keep on hitting. You will look at the stone and then see where to hit. That is called a trick. So what do I teach? I teach the trick of learning. You want grammar? All the 12 tenses, I take, I have taken, I have taken, I have been taking, I took, I was taking, I had taken, I had been taking, I shall take, I shall be taking, I shall have taken, I shall have been taking. 12 tenses. Very simple. So you learn this way. Make your own tricks of learning. Mathematics, very simple. Physics, so simple. No? Chemistry, oh, what a beautiful subject. If you know all these subjects, then it becomes so simple. Electrical engineering is nothing because it's full of physics. Electronics, full of physics. Electromagnetic energy. If you learn electromagnetic energy, electronics, even in heat, where the mechanical engineering learn, that is also electromagnetic energy. Right? Electrical energy, magnetic energy, and the third, which rule? Right hand rule of whom? Did you learn like this? Electrical energy, magnetic energy, electromagnetic energy. My PhD is in electromagnetic energy. So I understand this. What you should do is think, ask questions, discuss with somebody else. So you have taken birth, I am not good, I don't understand, this is not my character, no problem. We had a great two people who made Mahabharata war, the greatest war in the world. Dharmaputra and Duryodhana. Did they take birth in the same family? Yes, cousin brothers only, right? They studied under the same professor. But one became good, one became bad. Why? One had company with Krishna, another had company with Shakti. So you just joined in the college. decide your company is good. If your company is bad, finished. Nobody can save you. You will become Duryodhana. You want to become Dharmaputra, the winner in the life, get a good company. You are good or bad only because of your friends. So what my student did was keep on changing friends to find out who will be the best student who will learn with me. So she used to come with a bunch of students, one subject, another bunch of students. You want to learn physics? Come. They will come. That's how I learned my subjects. Many topics I learned because of my students. So I have a lot of faith in good students. They keep on asking, today also what do? They want to prepare for civil service. I said, fine. How to read a newspaper? You can see DrTPS reading newspaper. I have sessions for reading newspaper. Whatever I taught was written as a book by one of my students. This book is not written by me. My student, Civil Service Prelims Handbook. How to prepare for civil service. She don't want to write her name, so she wrote with the DrTPS. I'll tell you, you want to be good, your role have to be good. Value, yes, 100% good. No question at all. People from outside may take you as wrong as somebody else. Doesn't matter. If somebody is with you for 10 years as a good student, as a good teacher, they can validate how good you are. Don't validate people by 1 year listening from somebody else, this, that, and all. Okay, so if somebody doesn't like you, don't worry. Throw them out. They are not going to change your life. But then assure you can change them. So balancing is life. Suppose sometime you have a role to play. You are a daughter. But mother says, today we have to go for so and so marriage. Don't go to college. So you have a role as a student, or your mother says, don't go for movie, but your friend says, come for a movie. Now you have to balance it. That balancing is your ability. So life is full of balancing these three. So what is that I said? Role, goal, values, balancing. What is the value? Should I value my mother or should I value my friend? Yeah, she is calling, I have to go for a movie. What should I do? Should I tell my mother? Yeah, tell the mother that I want to go for a movie with my boyfriend. She will agree? Don't worry, go. But then come back and then say, I went. Then what she will do? She will scold. Let her enjoy. Correct? Because she got from her parents. Correct or not? At her age, she would also done. She got it from her parents, and what she can give is whatever parampariyam, you know what is hereditary, traditional, whatever they got, they have to give to somebody else. And you have to get it. You keep it so that you can give it to your children later. That's how we learn. Correct? Unfortunately, I didn't had those good days because I lost my father when I was 4 years old. My mother was illiterate. So I had a lot of freedom in my life. But I always used my freedom learning. And that learning has given me a lot of abilities. So I am playing my role of teaching. So what do DrTPS does? Learning and teaching, nothing else. L&T department. Fine? So I stop here. I can go on and on, but not required. You can go to Google, find out DrTPS, go to YouTube, check what I am doing, what I have done, how do I contribute in each one of you. If I can make some small difference in your life, which makes you good in your life, I am the happiest. I thought I will speak only for 1 hour. Did I speak more than 1 hour, 10 minutes? Yeah. But I don't want to speak. Actually, I want to speak very less. But I am on this public platform after 600 days. Otherwise, every day I used to be in different places. For during COVID, I think last program was an annual day program in one of the schools. And after that, 2 times only I came out. One was Pragati Gardens and one was Mayapur. And after 600 days, I am coming public first time. Otherwise, every day public. So you know how many students I must have taught? More than 1 million. Teachers, as much as that. Because I was director for academic staff college. Teaching teachers from the University Grants Commission, I had a charge of director. Good enough. So what I want is, what did you learn today? What difference it made? I want at least one or two to come and then speak here. Let me see who is the smartest. 6. I will stop otherwise. 6, 5 up to 0. Before that, whoever comes, 2 people will get a chance to speak. What did they learn in my class? Yeah, you don't know how to speak public, no problem. This is the first chance for you. You will collapse, don't worry. I know how to treat people. Okay? My spelling is not correct, grammar is not correct. Doesn't matter, all that doesn't matter. Come. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, 3 people came. I found VJIT girls are useless. No problem. I am used to this. I know. Good enough? Okay, now I will tell you your role of clapping you have done. How many of you feel you clapped 100% sincerely? Don't cheat yourself. I will prove otherwise. See, you all clapped like some dust. Meaningful. When you clap, I can assess how bright is the college. How sincere the students. I don't. Come, stay here. Let me check your paper down. You should clap. You should show that how to clap to all of them. Okay, I will say clap. I will say clap. I will say stop, stop. Right? You all should clap. Clap. No. Not at all good. Very, very bad. None of you. All the 3 are also, should I say useless or useless? Useless. Useless. Do you think you can improve this clapping? I want 3 more girls. Let me check. Let come. Whoever thinks that they are beautiful, nice, not ugly, then you should come. 6, 5, 4. Come fast. Come, 5 of you. Wonderful. 6. See, this is the problem. You know what happens to girls? Whenever they are called, they will see this girl is going, that girl is going, and I am going. They always want to come with you. Come with me because they are scared. Don't. You have to be an individual. And you have a doubt you are a girl, they will see whether this is a girl, they say, oh, then I am also a girl. 100%. Move. Me too. Yeah, I know. But there are more beautiful people, they don't want to come. Because boys are selecting them. They already selected somewhere else. That's the problem, they are not coming. You are open, then you will come. I keep saying, take a big philosophy from DrTPS. Once you get into a bus, you miss a lot of buses. Once you get into a bus, you miss a lot of buses. Okay? Once you miss a bus, you get a lot of buses. When you start loving somebody, you lose a lot of chances of loving somebody else. When you don't love somebody else, everyone is open. Correct? So take this great philosophy. See, now also they did not clap well. Did you look at and see them? The energy in clapping is there or not? And neither you have nor they have. You don't have. Let me give you one more chance. I will give you 20 marks for this clapping. Can you make it 30 or 40 or 50 or 100? Can you make it better? Yes. What did he say? Yes. So all of you agree you did not do well. See, you only said you can make it better. That means you did not do well. So last chance for you. Right? With the one single finger clap. Fast. 2 fingers. 3, 4, 5. Louder. Stop. You want to run train? I do a lot of magic with the clapping. You want to run train here? Yes? When I say like this, one clap, only one, not 2. Look very straight, otherwise you will miss. Okay? When I say 2, no, I will put my hand down. Stamp on the. You heard in the childhood. Stamp on the. Only one left. Done? Right? Practice it, okay? You can do better. Okay, now tell me, last chance to clap. Can you make it 100 out of 100 once again? Yes? Yes? Okay, can you show that you did 100% once again? Yes! Clap! Clap! So you didn't do like this earlier, right? Now, do you want last chance or enough? I will tell you, none of you did clapping very well. Because if you would have clapped, who is ready to show your hand? Is it red now? I am going to check in between. If your hand is not red, I am going to make your cheeks red. Check my hands. It is very, very rough. Right? Are you ready? Yes. See, this is what people do. You don't do your role, your parents will scold you. I will show you. Then you will do it right, right? Clap! Clap! Yeah, now I saw people looking. Practice make you perfect. Give sufficient gap, maybe 2 lines. 1 line here, another line there, another line. 3 lines. And don't hide the person so that you can give in between. Little. Stretch your hands like this. All of you can also do this. Okay? What you do is turn 45 degrees so that you will not hit the neighbor. 45 degrees. Right? Got it? Yes or no? Then I will start calling from 10 to 0. By 0 you must reach on top. These pointing fingers should touch each other. Ready? Yeah. 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Touched or not? Now what you should do is take it back, look down, do the same thing. Don't adjust. Wherever it is 0, keep it there. There is a gap, keep it there. If it is cross, keep it there, right? 10, don't do adjustment because they are all watching you. Don't cheat yourself, right? 4, 2, faster. I don't want to waste time. Don't look down. 1, 0. Yeah. Good enough. Put it down. Did you see that your left finger doesn't know where your right finger is? Correct or not? Yes. Why are you not able to? Okay, now assume that you want to eat. Will the hand will go somewhere else or go to mouth perfectly? Even if current is not there, light is not there, you close your eyes, it goes perfect, right? You don't have to see. Correct? Yes. Why? Practice. Because every day you are taking it like this, you can do it. Why you are not able to do it? Because you don't practice. Your own body doesn't allow you to do it if you don't practice. So most essential is practice. Now you got a chance to come to stage, but you don't want to come. Why? Because you don't have practice. So if you don't have practice, what you should do? Practice it from now onwards. That's it. Nobody stops you. Don't look. Always jump first. After +1, +2, when I was not a good student, the first thing what I learned is public speaking. I go to different classes, I speak in Hindi, whatever language you have, no problem. I start talking. Because that makes me, what? Perfect. After some time. So, what did you learn today? Use the mic. Come and speak.
Good morning everyone. My name is Kirtana from ECE branch.
Why do you say good morning?
Sir, it's our teachers, everyone taught us to say.
No. You understand the philosophy of good morning. two options are there. The morning can be good or bad, right? If it is good, I am assuring it is good for all of us. If it is not good, I am assuring you we can make it good. So don't say, hello everyone, good morning, I am so and so day and so KG class. These are all stupid things, don't do it. Ask questions. Why am I saying good morning? I am assuring this morning is good for me and for you. For me it is good, I am assuring for you it will be good. If it is not good, so should I say good morning everybody like this? Show that energy and say good morning. Let them say good morning back. Wait for that. Did I say namaskaram and wait for you? Yes. Did I say namaskaram and then start the next sentence? Blah 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 blah. Good morning should be assured by them. And keep learning. Whenever the food is given, I should assure, yeah, the food is good to mother. They will look at you and say, what happened to my daughter so far? Last 15 years, I have never heard this from you. Yeah, assure, appreciate. These are all minimum things we should have. Okay. Now onwards, if somebody, the teacher takes class, regular class, teacher, the class was good. You know how profound feeling she will have? He will have? They will never forget it. So keep appreciating people. Parents, friends, mothers. I keep going to different places by road, by driving, I stay somewhere, the food is good. I'll tell the owner, I go to the chef and then find out who cooked for me sometime. They'll appreciate it. It's beautiful. I love cooking. So I want to know, how do you make it? That tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I have got Vanabhojan. By mistake or knowingly or unknowingly, chef guest. CHI is missing. So I thought, yeah, that's wonderful. I'm going to cook for them. It may be a mistake, but I know it works. Because I love cooking. So I love telling them also, food is good. Somebody told me, sir, 40 years I am running this. Nobody told me. You know how happy he is? Got it? Response. So don't forget about your HSS, higher secondary school programs, right? Now you are a professional. Professional should behave like a professional. How do you become a professional? Walk like a professional. Who is the king of the forest? Who told? Na abhisheka ho, na samskara ho, simhasya kriyate vane. There is no performance of making a lion as the king of the forest. Is there a ceremony? No. The way the lion walks, simhasya kriyate vane, swayamarjitam. It behaved like that and it became like that. You want to be a professional, behave like a professional. It's not mine. Vivekananda says, what you want to be that. Think about it and you become that. That's it. Yeah. When you tell your name, see, I am sure all of you will remember DrTPS. Now when you tell your name, all these people should remember your name. That should be the impact. My name is the last one. And they are not going to give you Aadhaar card. What name they have to call you, that's good enough. Right? Yeah. Don't say KPSRTC Murali Mohan. Andhra Pradesh only we have lot of ABCD behavior. Not required. Name. By which name you want to be called? Only for you. The rest will understand all this.
Good morning, my friends. Good morning. Yeah, my name is Kirtana from ECE branch. Today I thank sir that to know that we all should know about our roles and models. I thank you, sir, for letting us know what are our...
What did you learn? One point.
Sir, we learned about our roles.
Not
today.
sir. First of all, that itself you did not learn. DrTPS.
DrTPS, we learned about our roles.
Not we, you learned.
Yeah.
Do you learn together? No.
Okay.
It's only inside you.
I learned about my role, my value.
How much mark you got before? Now what do you think how much you can improve today?
Today I can improve that. Still, like before I thought I'm 80% okay, but 20% I should improve more.
How much mark you will give it to your father, mother?
Mother and father 100%, sir.
So there is a scope.
Yeah.
Okay, you ask your mother how much mark he will give, she will give to each other as a husband and wife. If not, ask them, you have to improve.
Sir, we cannot say like that. Sir.
Why not?
You can improve. You
See,
can...
I'll tell you, most of my students, this day of listening lecture, they will go and do this a big game at home. Ask your father how much you will give to your wife. Right? No. Otherwise, they know the consequence. That's the problem. But tell them there is a scope for improvement. Right? Good. Wonderful. Now you don't have an option to repeat the same point. Something else should come. Come on. Whoever wants to come first.
Good morning, all. This is Aslam.
Assalamu alaikum.
No, sir, Aslam.
He wrote.
Uh,
What is that? You have to take a picture of it and send it to me on my WhatsApp.
of course.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you wrote a great, yeah, 2 pages. Wonderful. Good boy.
Thank you, sir. Our topic, role, goal, value.
That you don't say now. Everybody will say same thing. No. Some point which you learned, some proverb, something very special you learned. No repetition.
Yes, sir. We have to focus on today. We have to learn today. This is our choice. What we can learn today.
No.
Future is not depending upon us. Past is past.
Good enough. Otherwise they will scold.
No, sir, I mean.
No, but then they will not get points.
I will finish.
You
just
can
in
wait
2
and
minutes.
then until they finish, then you can come.
No, sir, I am not going to read all this.
Okay.
Just 2
1 or
minutes.
2 points.
Listening capacities. What others are telling, first we have to listen it, then implement. We will listen half, and then our confidence level means what we are listening we should tell, means we are not going to
Paraphrase it. What you heard, you should paraphrase it. To tell again in your words. That's paraphrase. Wonderful.
Yes, thank you.
Good. Yeah.
Good morning, all. My name is Soma Kunal. I am Soma Kunal. I would like to thank respected DrTPS for giving this opportunity. And second thing, the reason I came, as he said, that I have to. What did you learn? I would like to say that I learned a lot. Like I have to give my 100% whenever I sit in front of someone or in front of a class or something. And one more, when we have only one life, one policy, that give your 100% in everything what you do. That's it. Thank you.
Good morning, all. Myself, Ruchita. I am feeling that I am very lucky to speak in front of you. Dr. TPS asked what I have learned from today. I learned that we should be different from all, and we should be very special from all, and we should be point out in everyone, like we should be someone special. Thank you.
Good morning, friends. Myself Akil Reddy, and before saying something what I learned from today, I need to ask a small question to TPS. That you said that before, when I wanted to call a professor in the hall, don't call by sir. You said that don't call by sir. Then how can I respect a lecturer? Professor.
They're all professors.
If I call professor,
Yeah. That is more respectful than sir. Because anybody in the clerk or a conductor also you call sir.
yeah, okay, sir.
Professor is a bigger name than sir.
Yeah,
Doctor is a bigger name than sir. Got it?
yeah.
All of them are assistant professors, associate professor, and full professor. Doesn't matter, call them professor.
When a
In the army, don't call them sir. They like to call them brigadier. If he is a brigadier, call him brigadier. Otherwise, you use the same word sir for brigadier, colonel, everybody. That means you are not respecting the rank.
Okay, but when a professor
That okay is not okay. Okay. Okay.
yeah, when
Say okay.
okay,
No.
when a professor enters into a classroom, so I have a little bit question to a professor that I wanted to call professor.
Yes.
So I called him as something Anand sir is it? Anand professor.
No,
So I
just
called that
professor
by-
because there is no other Anand or there. No. Everybody is Anand only.
Okay, in this auditorium.
Yes.
So I wanted to call Anand.
Yeah,
Professor.
you can always call Professor Anand.
Professor Anand.
Yeah, Professor Lalitha,
So we
Professor
should not
Shrikala,
call
Professor
sir.
Dr. TPS, Professor TPS.
So we should not call as a sir.
That's an
Which
old
is a
system, beta.
British one.
Because Britishers kept giving the name of sir, giving the name of madam, all that is gone. We have different title. That is what is to be called.
Yeah, okay. This is the thing which I wanted to ask.
Wonderful, good
sir.
question.
And yeah, thank you. What I learned today is, here is the one contest which is given that get the skills. What is meant by skills? Can you know anyone answer? Skills. What we need the skills? No one.
Okay, I'll tell you. You have perform anything, he has to come and speak. That's a performance. Performance requires 3 options in life. One is opportunity. I have given him an opportunity. That's why he is here, right? Performance P is equal to A, attitude plus skill plus opportunity. This is Dr. TPS formula. If you want to perform anything, you need 3 things. One is opportunity. I gave all of you. Why you did not come? 2 things are possible. One, I gave opportunity equal. I did not call by name. Right? All of you got chance. That's an opportunity given. You neither have skill nor attitude. But there are people, they can public speaking is not a problem. I know sufficient content is there. That knowledge plus the ability to present it is called skill. Why you did not come? You have skill also, you have opportunity also. Why you did not come? Attitude. All of you raise your hand. Those people sitting here, you don't have to. Right? Take it on your head and say, na karma aipoyindi janma. Nobody can make you better in your life if you lose attitude. Some of the people who are come here, I don't say their skill is better than you. You have better skill than all of them, probably. Most of the people don't improve in their life because they lack attitude. Okay, so he asked the skill. I want to tell you, opportunities will come and go. You have sufficient skill, but if you don't have attitude, nobody can help you. But if you have attitude and opportunities are not there, you know what you will do? I know swimming, but swimming pool is not there. Then what do? I go to such places where swimming pool is available. And I don't know swimming is not having skill. I don't know swimming, but I love swimming. What do? I learn swimming. So what is most important? Attitude. If you have attitude, you will learn swimming. You hunt for swimming pool. So what is essential? Change. This is the right time for you to change. From now onwards, attitude change. Yeah.
Yeah. There is in the screen is get the skills, get the edge. So before we having the skills, we need to develop the skills to get into the edge of the edge is nothing but altitude. Altitude means the goal which we are set to us. So here they mentioned that role is very important to reach the goal, and before we have the role, we are keeping role as good, but we doesn't have a goal, we doesn't reach the goal. This is the thing which I learned from here.
Good.
And thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Pranita, from our Dr. TPS sir, I learned. Sorry, sir. I learned.
Okay, sometime by mistake you call like this, you know what should you do? Keep your hand like this, take it little away and get it very fast.
To ask questions and solve as many as possible, to concentrate everything we do in our daily life.
Good. Come on, fast.
Good morning, everyone. This is Deepika. Sir had said from Three Idiots movie, Dr. TPS had said a sloka that we should from.
What is that sloka?
Sorry for that.
Acharyat padamadatte.
Acharya Padam.
Padam means quarter. Some college when I went, I told Acharya give quarter. Wonderful. Padam Shishya Somedhaya. The quarter I had to take myself. Padam sa Brahmacharipya. With my company another quarter. Padam Kalakramedaja. If I can stand, rest of the quarter can be. Now you will not forget this, right? Acharya Padamadate, Acharya gives quarter. Padam Shishya Somedhaya, you take a quarter by yourself. Padam sa Brahmacharipya. Brahmachari is, oh, what are you studying here? What is the title which you get after this 4 years program? BTech. What is BTech? So don't become, otherwise you have to be Brahmachari. Because the college or the university will give you a certificate called Brahmachari in technology. So you have to be Brahmachari. Bachelor. You understood the meaning of Bachelor of Technology. Brahmachari in technology. That's a degree which you are going to get. But don't become non-Brahmacharis. Your Brahmacharya should remain for 4 years at least. Got it? Yeah.
Yeah, I liked one thing what TPS said that before going to the class we should learn everything. Then we will be the
Super student.
Super student in this.
That's it.
Good morning, my friend. Good morning, my friends. Myself, Navya from ECE branch. What I learned from this section is be prepared before coming to class and to give 100% and to be perfect and confident with yourself. This is the things I learned from sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Madam Princess.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Respected Dr. TPS and faculty here, present over here. My name is Renuka. I am from ECE branch. Today I have learned many things. Especially I want to discuss a thing that Dr. TPS said we should have a good company and a bad company, right? I mean, like good and bad. The differences between the good and bad.
Yeah, you can have bad company, change them to good.
So, sir discussed about both the differences about good and bad. What I want to say is that this is the stage of our life which we can change into a good as well as bad too, right? Do you agree? Yes. All of you? Yes. Yes. So, it depends on our life too. And one more thing I want to discuss to you that balancing our life in each and every situation what we face. Not only we need to give importance or priority to our parents, as well as we need to remember how we became or how we got into a position with the help of our lecturers and our motivational speakers too. Is it? Yes. So, once again, I'm very gratitude that Dr. TPS has come to VJIT our college. Thank you. Thank you each and everyone.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Professor. I found really wow about this thing that today we have topic about role, goal, and balancing about them. Actually, we heard about goal in many sessions like this, but I never found role and value that we have to balance them in our life. And thank you, sir, for giving that opportunity. And I have to, and I need to give my best version, 100% version in these 4 years. Thank you, everyone.
Not in these 4 years, throughout life. Done? Thank you. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you.
All of you lift your hands up and take it back and say well done. Is there anybody who wants last chance to come? Come on. You can go. Run and go. Run. No walking, running. That's great.
Good afternoon all. From that whole session, one line said by Dr. TPS. From this whole session, one line said by Dr. TPS was stuck in my mind and heart. That was, we were born one from our birth itself. We born against our own brothers and sisters. That line word, that single line stuck in my life, my mind and heart. So that day we didn't have any physical strength or mental strength. That day itself we won ourselves. So today we are mentally and physically strengthful. So why can't we get succeed? So from this session I got 100% confident that I will get succeed one day. Thank you for the teachers.
Good morning all. I am Niharika from ECE. Thank you TDP sir. TPS, sorry, Dr. TPS sir. Dr. TPS. Thank you Dr. TPS. Today is my first day of my college. I am so nervous. But sir's speech gave me so much boosting to speak in front of you. And I learned that we are not inferior to anyone, right? We are all are equal and we should never give up until we reach our goal. Thank you.
Hello everyone.
Who is hello?
All.
Who is hello?
Hello everyone.
Who is hello? Alexander Graham Bell's girlfriend. Is there any hello here?
Namaskar everyone. Myself, I am Shivakumar from ECE. I am very happy to see Dr. TPS in VJIT campus. I have learned so much from him as we have to give our best in everything. Thank you everyone for giving this opportunity.
Myself, I am Ajay. Good afternoon to all my friends and respectable professors. I am feeling very, very happy that I was listening to that our professors' motivation. I am so lucky, and I came to know that we can do anything if we have self-confidence, and I think everyone should success by this motivation speaking, and we should work very hard towards our goals by removing girls. Thank you.
Good afternoon, respected friends.
I think most of the people understood his intention, right? So girls will remove automatically.
Good afternoon, friends, respected professors, and Dr. TPS. I think my classmates would be bored, listening this quote again and again. Life is full of ups and downs. If you go to hospital, you can see a machine that will be lines will be up and down.
Right? If it is straight, you are dead. If it is up and down, you are alive. Life is also like that. You will have some failures and you will have some successes. You should overcome that.
Good.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Professor TPS. Sir, you just told I'm not that good at English, so please don't consider my mistakes. So, sir, you told that learn before the class what your professor or lecturer is teaching. So the same thing I do every day, and I experienced it very good from it. I mean, I have a lot of failures. So
No, don't worry. They are anyway useless.
They are useless.
That is why podium is given. You can hold like this. So it will also stop.
So I experience. I feel every day that I'm good at that. So just now sir told you have to be ready with lots of information before in your class. So I do it every day. I'm feeling grateful to sir to. I'm not able to talk here.
No, you are talking. He is talking. You are doing very good. So why do you feel you are not doing?
Yeah, that's the thing, sir. I'll do it every day.
That's it.
You said that right now I'm doing it since past 3-4 years. So I got good things in my college.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Andarki namaskaram, and this is the first time I started using namaskaram. It feels good, and I noted some points as sir said start writing notes, and I downloaded it today now in the class, and I started writing, and I hope I keep continuing it. And some points are
944. You can send it to me.
yes,
944 74 37 944 74 37 948.
and the worthful points I have noted are we should pay when we feel worth for it. As I didn't introduce myself, ask me if I feel worth after speaking this. Yeah, it's okay. Skill is more important than degree.
Attitude is more important.
Useless, not useless, is the new vocabulary added into our life such that we make the difference.
So you keep saying, I am useless.
Useless, not
useless.
Useless, not useless. Learning is a future planning for earning.
LIFE, life. All LIFE, life expansions is what I said. Learning is an investment for future earning.
As simple as that, our left finger doesn't met as we tried. To make it happen, we have to practice. And
For your library.
as today we have learned that sir is not the word we have to speak. Let's start calling Acharya, and let it may create some impact for our next generation. As we are from Indian culture, let's start doing it. If you ask me that why you said on the stage that start speaking Acharya and you are not doing it, alone I cannot do it, as everybody together made the society and everybody together made it as a sir. Such that we all together, if we start by now, we start all of together, start calling Acharya by now, we can do it. We'll be the change for the next generation. Let's start it. Don't question me, let's question ourselves. Thank you.
Wonderful.
And you didn't ask my name. Thank you, will improve.
Good enough? Done? So thank you. God bless you. Inshallah. See you sometime. Somewhere good. Fine. Always any topic which you don't understand, you want to learn from Dr. TPS, send me a WhatsApp. We will have a Google Meet and I will teach you that topic. Probably you will not be able to learn from anywhere else. Any topic, any subject, any topic, anywhere. Just give me one day in case if it is a new subject for me. Otherwise, immediate. But if you send me such a request, generally what I do is I will circulate it to my students who are constant learners from me. They will also join. So it will get benefited. And that also will get posted onto YouTube. So there are so many such different physics, maths, chemistry, biology, English, informatics, so many different topics which I teach different places, which is available. Like English grammar, English communication, creativity, many topics you can see on internet. Okay, how to prepare for civil service. I just gifted one book, Civil Service Pleasant. All my books can be downloaded, it's on my website. Okay, you can just print it. In case if you don't get it, then you can come back to me, so I will send you that PDF. In case if there is some problem. Okay, God bless you. Thank you. I must thank both Sri Devi and Lalita for giving me this opportunity. So, it's because of that.
Thank you, Dr. TPS. Wasn't it wonderful? Yes. Did you enjoy it? Yes. Did you learn anything? Yes. And definitely I have seen a lot of excitement in my students that you were all not sleeping at all, and every moment you were taking in that wonderful knowledge that has been disseminated from Dr. TPS. And maybe I would like to say one word that I have read somewhere. Changing one habit is changing your life. You get a new life. Here I've seen that changing that word, sir, that we have been so badly instilled in ourselves that it's so difficult. We're just not able to come out of it calling directly Dr. TPS. Most of our students found that difficult. And of course, learning is something which is a lifetime teaching. And you have to learn throughout your life. And there is one more thing I would like to say, that is, it is called as the University of Hard Knocks. You can say, surf for it in the internet. And it says that if you are not going to learn now, the University of Life is going to teach you with harder knocks on your head and the difficulties that you have to face in life. So the Diksharam has started. And it has started so wonderfully for you with Dr. TPS giving you the essence of learning, how learning is important, and learn to learn is what I think is the gist of the total session. Thank you very much, sir. And we have an excellent time listening to you. It's like I myself felt that I had to learn a lot. And my learning also here is that I have to learn some Sanskrit slokas like sir. Dr. TPS.
All my Bhagavad Gita classes are available on internet. I don't know Sanskrit. I'm a Sanskrit literature person, not a language person.
But still,
I'm a Sanskrit literature person. So, lot of subhashitams, lot of Bhagavad Gita sessions. I am completing my 3rd Bhagavad Gita sessions by December from United Nations World Yoga Communities hosting my program. So that's what yesterday I have sent you those. So if you are on internet with me, I will keep sending such wherever it's coming. So you just send a WhatsApp, store my number and send a WhatsApp. Then only you will get it, because I only broadcast. I don't do save your number. It's only on broadcast. So the broadcast will take you that message. There are a lot of people who are following. So good. Thank you. God bless you. Yeah. From here?
Yeah, we'll go down.
Yeah, we'll go down. You can,
Students, all of you, please stand up for a group.
you can sit only. It's good enough.